Guys, these policemen in Morocco, on our way out, I was gonna, oh, they're there because I'm requesting for 150 euros. My dad told them that we don't have that amount of money, so he ended up giving him 40 dirham with the euros that you had. Okay. He ended up giving him just 40.
Like I'm stupid, I don't understand.
40 dirham, which is about, it should be around £5, something less than that.
Maybe £3.
It's about £3, because my dad was acting as if he doesn't know what the guy was talking about. He was acting so stupid with him, as if he knows nothing. So the guy just got fed up and just took the 40 dirham. It's boiling hot where we are. I can't even speak properly. The heat is unbelievable. I drive out of this country, but Morocco is huge.
Yeah, they keep asking.
Yeah. All they keep asking for is money. No. All they keep asking for is money in Morocco, and I know it's going to get worse and worse as we head to get closer to Gambia, for sure. Morning, guys. So this is where we slept last night. It's a police stop just right over there. So we asked them last night whether we could sleep here. They said yeah, sure, because it's a park where all the vehicles, like trucks, lorries, buses, coaches spend the night and then continue their journey. So we're still in Morocco, by the way. This is day 5 and I think episode 12. So still here. Only thing is they don't have toilets or showers, so which means that we've got 450, I think 430 more miles to drive to get to Mauritania. So we're just gonna wait till we get there and then have a shower, freshen up, because we're almost out of Morocco. So this is the car. Dad's still sleeping. I just had to take the dogs out for a walk and then kind of like, you know, joking. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys where we slept last night. Hi guys, morning. I look like an abandoned person in the desert, but we've been driving since last night, no, since in the afternoon, through the forest. So there were no showers at all for us to have showers since we had one yesterday in the morning. So where we parked, there are no showers, so that's why I have not had my shower yet, but we're not far off from Mauritania. Before then we can have our shower, freshen up. But this is me right now with my... We are still on the go, still on the run. Been enjoying every single bit of it, even though I've been having some episodes with my dogs, but hey ho, it's expected. Daisy, she has been travel sick ever since we started the journey. Snow, which is the little one, he's been all right, but each time they see dogs, oh my god, it's something else. Yesterday Daisy escaped from my hand, which was very, very, very scary, but we handled it nicely. She then listened to me at the end because she saw another dog that came way too close to her, and she felt threatened and insecure, so she had to protect herself. She went right out while I was holding her, but I didn't even see the dog. All I realized was Daisy slipping out of my hand, and I had to chase her, and I was just there like a kite. And she was just taking me instead of me pulling her back. So it was a very scary moment because that has never ever happened in the UK, where Daisy would have to react that way. But we didn't tell her off or anything or even punish her because she doesn't know her environment right now. She's very, very, very nervous. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna let go of this one because I'm not gonna punish you for something that you don't know where you are or anything. And right now she's not even feeling well. So now we're gonna start the journey. We're gonna have our breakfast. I'll just show you guys. So we have a rice cooker. I'm just boiling some spaghetti that you plugged in the car, and then you can just cook whatever you want to cook. It's ready actually, so I need to stop that. You guys already know we have a car kettle, which is here, just waiting for it as well. And then we have our arashid, and I bought some oranges. So we've got 4, 2 me, 2 my dad. So see you guys in a bit. Guys, look at the camels. Hello. Hello. Suno, have you seen it? Papa, bul ñew def li mu ñew foga ñu de. Papa, ba ma ñëw li. Papa li na du. Papa, hi. Daddy la. Suno, get back in the car. Because the road is so narrow and it's small as well, so it's really hard for 2 cars to meet up at the same time. So there was one that my dad almost lost his balance, and I was so panicked that I had to hold him instead of holding somewhere. But this is the way to Mauritania anyways. We're not far off. we're 300 miles away. So I thought to take a video and show you guys the road. To be honest, the roads... Oh, and the driver. You know what, yeah, I've been saying, I did say I was going to drive, but ever since we entered, no, Spain, yeah, he took over and drove to the port. And then ever since we got to Morocco, he's been the one driving. I have not even driven for once, only because I'm scared of heights, and to be honest, I don't like driving that much. So yeah, but I was gonna say something before my dad distracted me. Oh yeah, the roads. I know a lot of people have been saying, asking questions. See how small the road is, guys. I know a lot of people have been saying, asking the question, oh, is it safe? Is it safe? Is it safe? Guys, take my word for this. It is 100% safe driving through Africa. And it just depends. You are a traveler. You're just driving through to get to your destination. You have nothing to do with, you know, the dangerous parts of other parts of Africa, because in every country you go, whether Europe or Africa, Asia, wherever in the world, there's always the danger zone and the safe zone. So it just depends. So that's why I always say know your routes, but the route that you have to take to get to your destination. We've drove the last 2 days, we've drove at night in Morocco, because it will take you 2 days constant driving if you want to leave Morocco, because Morocco is that huge, and there's no way you could actually finish Morocco within a day. Imagine, my dad been driving from 8 a.m. in the morning till around 3 a.m. in the morning again. So almost a 24-hour clock, and most of the time we only have 2 or 3 hours sleep, and then we're back again on the road since we got to Morocco. So we've drove it for 2 days, and that 2 days is more than, we did it for like 16 hours drive or 17-hour drive constant. The only time we stop is for food, and we always make sure that we eat quickly and then go, and then take the dogs out for a walk, and that is it. But apart from that, we just go. So if you want to finish Morocco within 2 days, that's what you have to do. Constant driving. And also another thing I need to tell you guys about the speed limit. That will slow your journey. That will slow your journey. Because Morocco, they have speed cameras, but not the ones that have been installed on the road. The police will actually hold it. It's the mobile one that they just move around with. So they will hold it towards your car when your car is coming, and that will tell them the speed you're coming with. And if it's too high, they'll pull you aside and ask you to pay 150 dirham. Sometimes it's not even because you drove with speed, but only because they want to stop you and they want you to give them money. And trust me, because most of them speak French, majority speak French, my dad have to hide the fact that he's a French national. So when they ask him, do you speak French? He says, no, I don't speak French. I understand a little bit. So he tries to speak more of English than French, just so that he wouldn't have that much conversation with them. And there was a time that this police officer stopped us and demanding for us to open a compartment here, and saying, open here, money here, money here. And I don't know how he knew that we had money in there, but this is where we actually keep all like the dirham, the money that we see, the Moroccan money. This is where we kept it, so it's easier for us to access it when we need it. So he was saying, oh, give me money, give me money. So my dad acted as if he does not understand French at all. At the end, my dad was like, what do you want? He said, €6. But he wanted, no, €5. He said 150. My dad gave him €5. He said, no, he don't want that.
No, I gave him €6.
Oh, he said, yeah.
€1 extra.
Yeah, so my dad gave him €1 extra, which is €6. He said, no, he don't want that. He want €150 For nothing. We have not done nothing. Absolutely. I was just sitting there looking at him like I was lost, to be honest. Then my dad gave him 40 dirham.
Yeah, 40.
40 dirham, and said, "This is all I have. I have no money." He said, "You have no money?" My dad said, "No, I don't have no money whatsoever."
He said he hold our documents.
Yeah. So he holds our documents, and said, "Money, then you have your documents back." So if you ever get to travel by road, just remember these are the things that you would actually struggle with the police. Mainly the police, and also the the speed limits, because you can go with the speed that you want, but just know that the police are everywhere. They're there.
Most of the roundabouts.
So most of the roundabouts, they're there. So just keep that in mind.
But complete the story whether we give.
And then we did give him the 40 dirham at the end. He accepted to take it.
He said, as far as we don't want to give him 150, he can take the 40.
Yeah. So he said because as far as we didn't want to give him what he requested for, the 150 euros, he would then take the 40 dirham. So not all of them are like that, because we met one stopped us on the way as well.
Two or three places, they are nice.
Oh yeah, 2 or 3 places, they're nice. The first one person was nice out of all the 3 police, but the rest and they will also ask you for gifts. If they know that you're from abroad, they will say, "What do you have for us?" So I offered the guy sweets. The policeman, he refused it. He rejected my sweets. I said he didn't want sweets. He wants something better than sweets. May a grown up like you, what do you expect? What do you want? Tell me. About gifts. I was like, I don't have. And he was like, "Oh, can I have Daisy, my big dog?" And I said to him, "Go and take her, because I know before you even touch her, she will bite off your hand." So and also another thing is petrol. My dad, when he drives, most of the time, no, all the time basically, to save petrol, because it's such a long way and you need to save money. So when you drive with speed and you know that you are on full speed, what you need to do is leave it on neutral. Leave it on neutral. When he's driving, once he hits a certain speed, let's say 180 kilometers per hour, what he would then do is release the gear and leave it to neutral while the car just rolls with the speed. And then that means he's not using any petrol. The car is just going on its own till it goes down to like 100 or 90 kilometers an hour. Then he would then put the gear back on and then press gas and then start going again. Especially hills, because Spain, Morocco, the roads are basically, most of them are hills. So he gets to just save his petrol in that way by leaving the car neutral once he's picked up the speed. So that's what he's done all throughout the journey, and I've recorded the amount of time we top up petrol, so that will help as well if you want to save petrol, save money. And
I never leave it till he pass half.
And also for petrol, because you don't know where you're gonna get stuck with petrol, as sometimes the petrol stations, no one might be there, or they might not, no one might be there. So it's always best to top up your petrol when you see that your tank has gone halfway. Each time it's halfway, my dad always top it up. He doesn't wait for it to go below half. Always have to make sure that he has full tank, only because he doesn't know the distance before he reached to his next petrol station, and whether someone will be there to sell him petrol or whether it's open. So he always makes sure he does that. Even though we have 3 full jerry cans, 20 liters of jerry cans filled with petrol, but he always wanted to make sure that his petrol tank is also full in the car. Another thing, because if I don't say this now, I'm gonna forget. We still have not touched the jerry cans as well. Another thing is something that had happened to us is because we are relocating back to Gambia, so we basically withdraw all our money out of our accounts and left a small amount in there because we said, oh, that's what we're gonna use while we're actually abroad, because we have. So while we have a little amount of money in our account, believing that that's gonna be okay, and if we need to change in that country's currency, we're just gonna change. Well, it didn't happen that way. We got stranded at some point because we're traveling weekend. So when we went to the bank was closed for us to exchange money. We went to Western Union. They said they don't accept pounds to change it into dirham. So we then got stuck there, and by then we had little money in our account, so we had to withdraw money from British pound to dirham, which was okay. But then once that money was finished, we needed petrol, we needed to eat as well. So we were stuck, and we had to contact our family members abroad for them to help us with some little money, because to put it in our bank account so we can withdraw it, because we have cash in pounds but we can't change it anywhere. One, we don't know where to change it because the banks that we've been to, they were closed. Two, we've seen so many Western Unions and none of them would actually change the pounds for us. So that was a struggle. But if you have like a Revolut or Monzo, you can just withdraw money without any charges. So I was saying I lost my dad's card. Found it was in the bag somewhere. He found it today. But so basically this means that we can always just spend the money in the card. We don't have to struggle. Anywhere we see an ATM, we just withdraw money, exactly what we need, and spend it. So life is so easy that way when you have money in your account, enough money so you won't go stranded like we did. Because yesterday we couldn't even buy food at the inn, and there was so many stuff at the back, even though we've got our own food, but because of stress and tiredness, we forgot that we had some corned beef, sardine, and all those other stuff. So we ended up eating plain spaghetti with mayonnaise, cheese, and Maggi and black pepper. Well, it filled us up, and we drank water. That's all we needed. But
make sure you make shopping.
So make sure you also make a lot of shopping, food shopping, and put in your car just in case you get stranded like we did. We had no money because they wouldn't change money for us from pounds to dirham. So we had no money in our bank cards. We were struggling. We struggled for a complete whole day. But alhamdulillah, we're back on track, and we never lack petrol, because my dad was panicking that the petrol would finish before someone get back to us. But someone got back to us within our family as soon as they heard that message. So that's what I wanted to tell you guys, because if I don't say it now, I'm gonna forget. So stay tuned.
In this area, you don't see no petrol station.
Exactly. I've been talking. I've been talking for a while, and you guys haven't seen any petrol station. This is what I'm saying. You will drive miles and miles before you see one. Sometimes you will see one dad and no one is there. Yeah. So
some places you can find a lot of petrol station, each 1 mile or 2 kilometers or 3 kilometers. Around the town you will find lots of them, lots of petrol station. But around this kind of area, you don't see nothing, just sand. Only sand.
Yeah, we're going through the Western Sahara Desert anyways towards Mauritania, so you're not gonna expect to see petrol stations everywhere. So always make sure that you're fully garden geared. And yeah, that was it really. So stay tuned and make sure you do like, subscribe and share. Please, please, please. It doesn't cost you nothing to subscribe, and also share, like, comment, ask questions. I'm struggling with internet. I have not had internet since I entered Morocco, but I'll do my best and upload as many videos as I can as soon as I access internet, because I have a whole lot of videos for you guys. Love you.
And we can say the new people who want to try it, not to be discouraged, try it and see it, and you will enjoy it.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm gonna tell you guys. This is a one lifetime experience. Do it. Don't be discouraged by anyone to say don't do it. Do it. You're gonna love the whole process. It is gonna be stressful at some point. Of course it will. I'm not gonna tell you that it's not stressful at some point sometimes, but the fun weighs the disadvantage. I'm telling you, this is such a fun trip. And not talking of, yeah, I didn't have my bath this morning, but I'll definitely have my shower once I get to Mauritania. And the heat, you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy the heat so much. Oh, it's nice. It's so nice. Please try it.